Dinner can be the destroyer of weight loss. No energy, willpower is gone, your family wants something completely different. At the end of the day, you just want to eat healthy, stop yourself from overeating at night, and get that protein in. Am I right? At least that's how it is for me. And that's why I'm sharing this solution that was a major game changer for me. It helped me lose weight, and I've sustained it now for over 20 years. And my husband loves these meals too. So today I'll show you 3 of my favorite dinners that are really high in protein, low in calories, and very nutrient dense. So much so that you can go back for seconds guilt-free, and you'll still lose weight. I'm Alicia Jones, and since 2006, I've helped women over 50 get stronger and lose weight with simple fitness and nutrition tips that match you, your age, your stage of life, hormones, and lifestyle. And dinner is just one piece of the much bigger puzzle. If you want to learn science-backed strategies that fit you and your lifestyle, then join my free masterclass. The link is in the description. Okay, let's get started with those 3 dinners. My dinners always consist of the powerful 2, high protein and volumized. Let's go through this quickly. Protein, as you probably already know, we need higher protein levels as we get older. Lean mass declines with age, and we need to have that protein in order to help enhance the lean muscle and maintain the lean muscle we have for strength. Not to mention, protein is satiating. It helps us feel full quicker, and it has a small metabolic benefit, which means that when you eat it, we have a small rise in our metabolism. Fun, right? But for a lot of people, they find it really hard to get their protein in. Comment below if you find it hard to get your protein in too. We're gonna talk about that as we go through this. And 2, volume eating. Volume eating is when you get in a high amount of food, so you can eat in abundance, with the lowest amount of calories and the highest nutrients. So I personally love using volumized foods because I can eat it in abundance. I don't have to think about it, don't need willpower, just keep on eating and enjoy until I am full. Dinner number 1 is bolognese with zucchini noodles. So this is a lean ground turkey bolognese. I absolutely love lean ground turkey. It's a little bit lower in fat, so I can use my fat content instead to use a little bit of olive oil when I'm making this sauce. It has onions, tomatoes, carrots. I use about a 1/4 cup of red wine for this huge big batch. Actually, my husband did because he's the one who cooked it this time. It's very, very high in protein, and so I don't need to worry about counting the exact macro count. I can just take a couple of scoops of this and put it over zucchini noodles. Zucchini noodles are so great. You can have pretty much as much of it as you possibly want. It's also high in vitamin C and lutein, and that really helps with eye health to protect our eyes, which I know you probably already know we need with age. It also has higher potassium and magnesium levels, so it helps with muscle function and bone health as well. So while my husband boils his pasta, I will just throw a whole bunch of zucchini noodles. You can even get them frozen already from Costco, for example. I'll throw a whole bunch into a pan. He gets his noodles, I get my zucchini noodles. Your family can have the noodles, you can have the zoodles. And honestly, if you wanna have some noodles at night, go for it. But I personally don't, because I don't have the willpower to stop myself from eating the pasta. I need to have that more in the afternoon or earlier on in the day when I know that I can have a proper serving size and I can bank on that. I don't need to have any more. That's why I stick to the zoodles at night. Dinner number 2 is oven-baked garlic chicken. This is not batched. I do it at the moment, and I accompany it with cauliflower rice. So I'll throw chicken breasts into a pan, and I'll take half a bouillon cube and put that in a half a cup of water. I add garlic and onion powder, then I'll sprinkle it with a little bit of Parmesan cheese on top. Sometimes instead of using cauliflower rice, I will zhuzh it up a little bit. There is this frozen Mediterranean vegetable mix from Costco. I love it. I will mix that into my cauliflower rice. I can even add a little bit of soy sauce if I want to. That's not always the case, but sometimes I do. And then it defrosts, thaws all together. You get that grilled taste from the veggies, and it tastes so good. Again, I can eat as much as I want, and you don't have to stop yourself. For the husband or the family that wants to have their carbohydrate instead of just having veggies and a protein, we keep frozen bags of rice on hand. My husband will heat up what he wants, and I get to have all of the veggies and protein that I want. Dinner number 3 is a very hearty vegetable soup with rotisserie chicken. Both of these things you can buy at the store. You don't have to cook them yourself. You can get a pre-made rotisserie chicken. They are higher in sodium, but here's the thing. If this is an alternative for you ordering a pizza or getting takeout, for example, it is a great alternative. And honestly, it's something that I bank on when I have no other option. I need to eat quickly. In this instance, on this day, I actually roasted my own chicken. I really love roasted chicken. And yes, I eat the skin. It's really, really simple. I add Montreal spice. I can add some onion and garlic spice to it as well if I want. Just shake it on top. Sometimes I'll put onions underneath the rack so that they get caramelized and delicious. And sometimes I'll just have the chicken. So my husband really hates veggie soups, so the easy fix is that he picks up a salad that's already made at the grocery store already, or if he wants, he can get the potato wedges and onion rings, and it makes it easy for the whole family to love. Okay, so that is how I make my dinners. So yummy and delicious, high nutrient dense and high in protein that honestly I can eat as much as I want and I don't need willpower to think about it. But maybe you're thinking, Alicia, some of these still require that I cook at night and I'm tired, so it's annoying. That's why I created this video here on no-brainer meal prep ideas. It makes eating at night really, really simple. You don't really have to cook and everything's ready to go right away. Honestly, dinner does not have to sabotage your weight loss goals or your health goals. It just takes a few simple tweaks to the way that you eat in order to start to spark that weight loss and feel stronger.